Okay, now I'm on to the World War II half in the museum. Here's like a replica, like a flying wing, but underneath, here's the Focke-Wulf 190, German plane. This is the Heinkel 219, a night fighter. You can see those little things coming off the nose. Those were radar things to find the British bombers in the nighttime. Beyond that, very rare, the Arado 234, first jet bomber slash reconnaissance plane. And then it's kind of tough to see. But beyond that, a plane that really, they got it flying, but it never got into wartime. It's got a pusher propeller and a puller propeller. And bottom line is, well, actually just two propellers, one in the back, one in the front, the Dornier 335. Here, God bless it, the P-47 monster plane, 8 50 caliber machine guns. Right above it, this is the actual bomber, the Enola Gay, that dropped the H-bomb or atom bomb. I'm sorry, atom bomb on Hiroshima. Right below that, Shidenkai, a late war Japanese airplane that was actually a vast improvement over what they'd had previously, but it was too little too late. By the time it came out, our people were just going crazy. And then it looks like under there, it's hard to tell, it's kind of smashed up or whatever, but remnants of I'm not sure if it's a Shidenkai or some other type of plane. I'm gonna have to find out when I go down there, but you can tell I'm just in like seventh heaven here. Here again is the B-29. There's the cockpit. You can see, you know, Bombardier's position. This was a plane that was fully pressurized, so guys could walk around. Normally they didn't have to carry oxygen bottles or any of that kind of stuff unless they lost their pressurization. And then the gun turrets were controlled you know, remotely. But there you see it, Enola Gay. Engines were huge. If you look further, I'll try and traverse here. A bunch of good stuff. A lot of civilian planes. Actually, the Junkers Ju-52 is right down there with three motors. You can see it says Lufthansa. This plane flew before the war and then was used heavily by Germany during World War II. Some of the planes that would be used in air shows, etc., light planes. You can see here Air France SST, supersonic transport. And then here is a Boeing, I think it's one of the first, if not the first, Boeing 707. Just fantastic. When this thing came out, it was just light years above everything else. And if you look further, that red plane over there, it says it is looks like a P-51B. It says Excalibur 3. Let me just double check. They usually have things saying what they are. Beautiful. Look at how it shines. Oh no, this is a P-51C. Well, the B and C were very close to each other. Later on, the D model got the bubble canopy. You can see some other planes underneath. It's hard to tell, but I think that's a Bearcat, that yellow plane there. And then here, we're looking at a Grumman Hellcat, which is not a small plane in its own right. I mean, that's a pretty big plane. It was a great carrier plane, a step ahead of the Wildcat. You can see down here, there's the P-38 that I was mentioning, the double engine armament with machine guns in the front and a cannon. Over there, the British markings. You've got the Hawker Hurricane. Actually, now that I see it underneath, I can tell it looks like it was a Japanese copy of them trying to copy the ME-262. Again, it's in pieces down there, and then there's I think it was called Gotha or whatever. It looks like pieces of a German, like jet flyer or something. They never got off the ground. Here, some World War I stuff. In fact, a lot of World War I or pre-war. You can just beautiful, delicate planes. And I'll just kind of go here. So much fun. You can see the different types of planes they've got. German. I think that's a French. Well, it's a SPAD 3. Look at this one here. That's a bomber. Look at how it is. 2 engines in tandem. And then further on, another plane, another biplane. And then finally, over on, hanging from the roof, you can see, it looks like a Newport 17. It's just hanging there. God bless it. And hopefully you won't get dizzy me walking real fast, but a very cool look there.